Hello guys, again welcome back in Global Issues Story. In the chapter 7 today we're going to discuss this chapter. It's called Human Rights, and he's going to talk about the rights of the human, child or woman or man. So let's get started. First, we're going to continue with United Nations organization. This organization talked about the human rights, and let's see what she said about that declaration. This United Nations post declaration about the women right exactly, and she said the man and the woman have to get the same rights. So that means they are inequality. And she called that gender equality. Gender جنس equality مساوي. Gender equality. And she said the women or the girl have to have the same rights as the men. In work, she have to get work like a man, and the people or the country have to pay for her like a man, and she have to get education and study in the university and the school, and she have to be a leader or in the top of the job. She have to get position in the top of the job, and she have to get health care like a man. Education. Many people around the world didn't have education. I mean the children, exactly, the children and the girl or women. The children, why didn't have this education? Because maybe their parents or their family can't pay for their education in school, or they are really poor, so their parents force their children to work for print some money for their lives. And some other schools in different country closed or didn't teach anyone because they are under the war. And about the girls or the women, why they didn't have the education? Because some country trying to don't let the women study, because they didn't want them to have education, and so after they didn't have education and certificate, they didn't go into ask for a job in the country. They want the women only to work in the home and take care of the kids or the child, doing the home work or work of home, the chores I mean, and shopping and cleaning and washing clothes and teaching the child or take care of them. The people want the women do only this thing, but aunt, they didn't want her to take education because they didn't want her to spend a lot of years in school and in university, because they want to let her get married when she is younger. After she going to be adults, they are going to marry her, and that's the end of her education story. In Pakistan, there is the same problem. So there is a woman called Tela. I mean that's me, right? Tela. She tried to educate in the university and start to write about the girl or women and the children rights and post them into the internet. So there is a group of men called Taliban. When they saw it, they didn't like this kind of idea or declaration. They didn't they didn't like this declaration. So they told her to stop posting like that on internet, but she continued. And one day, when she was going to her school to teach the kids or the women in the bus, there is a guy gets on the bus with her to school. Then he shoots her by a gun or revolver, and he ran away. But luckily, she's alive, and she only hurt but didn't die. And she is still practicing writing about the women rights into the internet and post them. And she said this United Nations organization talked about the slavery. And there is a lot of slavery, especially or exactly in the child. There is a lot of country force the children to work and print money for their leader. And if they didn't accept their effort, they are going to violence them and hit them by the rope. They are using violence. And this United Nations said also or declaration about the holidays or vacation or rest. And she said every woman or every man or child work in any organization or any job have to get a holiday to rest holiday and have to get rest during his time of work, and they have to pay for him. What's that mean? Holy factory sell day. Okay, where is that? Education child man. Okay, and they have to stop pay for them underpay. That means pay for them cheaply, a little money. So they have to stop doing that because this is underpay and slavery and force the children to didn't go for school or women. All these things against the law. And because of that, there is some people work in a factory to make clothes in a building in Pakistan, and because of heavy machine in this building, the building didn't stop and holding all these machines on this all this shaking of this machine, so the building fell over and killed 1,100 people in that accident. So this is all what we have in this chapter. Thank you for watching me. I hope to see you in the 9th chapter.